Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 at Oliver Lee State Park in New Mexico in my 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe. And what I wanted to touch on, I did a video here a few days ago about trust your instincts. I'm the guy that did that. I am 73 years old, as you can see. You can verify it with all kind of ways. Anyway, I just got out of the shower, so my hair's plastered down because it's a little bit damp. But that's not what I want to talk about either. You know, there's an extension to this trust your instincts stuff, and it goes like this. There are places in the world that you're more unsafe than others. Now, let's bring that into the United States. There are states in the United States that may have a higher crime rate than other states, and you can find all this out on the internet. Within those states, there are cities that have higher crime rates than other cities in the same area. So whenever we're talking about this, you know, I was generalizing about trust your instincts. A little bit paranoid will keep you alive, okay? In other words, being a little bit goosey, if you want to use that word, will keep you alive. But if you just really go over the edge and you're so paranoid that you look like Rambo when you go outside, you might have gone a little bit too far. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't be safe, but you know, you don't need to have hand grenades wrapped around you. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got to kind of narrow it down to keep things in perspective. And by that I mean, where are you? Where do you live? Is your area a high crime rate area? Don't let the media or commenters on that video lead you to believe that the whole United States is totally dangerous and you should be armed all the time, because that is a hasty generalization. That is not true. Most rural areas out in the country, small towns, are very, very safe, and that's probably all over the United States. I know it's particularly true in my area of Central Texas, USA, but you know, you just have to use good judgment. That's all. You know, trust your instincts is one thing, that's great, but using good judgment is another. Don't be led around by the news, because they have to focus on the negative and magnify it to the point that you almost feel like you're being harmed watching the thing on TV. Not true, not true. Media exaggerates. How do I know? I worked in the newspaper industry for 10 years, many years ago. Did they exaggerate then? Sure. Had to, because you got to keep subscribers to the newspaper. In the case of the video or news media now, you know, it's all about viewers and money and money and money. And so do they exaggerate it? Yeah, sure. They magnify the hell out of it. And they'll hang on to a story forever as long as it's getting readership or viewership, whatever. So having said that, the purpose of this video is just an extension of trust your instincts. Do trust your instincts, but don't be paranoid. Know where you are in the universe. Now, if you're living in an area of Chicago that's dangerous, or New York City that's dangerous, or Los Angeles, or San Francisco, or Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, any large city has pockets or areas which, if you went into after midnight and walked down the street, there's a damn good chance you're going to be mugged. And you may not come out of it, okay? So, but there's also areas of the United States in these small communities like I live in, you could walk downtown all night long and never probably see anybody, all right? And that's true pretty much across the USA, and I would have to venture to say probably across the whole world. But if you're going to go hang out in bars or, you know, be out on the streets after dark, actually, then, you know, you may have to bone up on some self-defense techniques that will help you survive, you know. So that's what I wanted to talk about. You know, keep everything in perspective. You know, where are you? How dangerous is the area you live in? Has there been any crime in your area recently? You know, I mean, those are the questions you need to ask yourself so that you know, or you kind of bring yourself back to reality and don't let the news media jerk you around so that you're completely paranoid, because it really is a nice world we live in. Believe me, the good guys outnumber the bad guys. I'm in an RV park. I've been here for several days. There's no problem here. I ran into one little incident, made a little video about it, and it kind of went viral, so to speak, got a lot of views. And I just want to kind of set the record straight that you have to keep everything in focus. You know what I mean? Accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative, and beware of the difference. Know the difference. And whenever you're watching the news on any channel, anytime, just know that is exaggerated as much as they can within the law. And there is really no law that governs them. So turn the TV off, all right? If your neighborhood's safe, take a walk. Don't cover yourself with a bed sheet and get inside of a closet because you think your neighborhood is dangerous. It might be very safe. So check it out. So that's just what I wanted to cover. But thank all you guys that watched that video, about, being aware of your instincts and knowing, knowing when to fold them and know when to hold them, so to speak. And that's a good idea, but also know what's happening around you. If you live out in a little old country town and there ain't been a crime in 5 years, I don't think I would worry about it a hell of a lot. So anyway, having said that, from here in New Mexico, where it's raining or did rain a little bit, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Carpe diem in Latin means seize the day. Okay, in other words, get after it now. Seize the moment or whatever. Buy whatever you want to buy anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, doesn't cost you 1 penny. Why do I mention the Amazon link? Am I what do they call it, a video whatever greedy guy? No. It's a free ride, okay, guys? It helps me, and it doesn't cost you 1 penny. That's as good as it gets. What else? Drink plenty of water. I used to say 3 or 4 quarts, but drink 2 or 3 quarts, whatever you want to do. Just drink plenty of water. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. Is that good? Yes. And these are free, okay? The next one is take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. If you don't believe me, check it out. What else? Stretch, swivel, walk, exercise your body at least once or twice a day. Why? Because that's good for you. You know what I mean? It'll help you live a little longer. You'll feel a little better. And, you'll enjoy your life more. Is that all good? Sure it is. And then what else? This is a good one here. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your brain, your head, your frontal lobes, and all those little neurons in there just going nuts and crossing the synapses and forming thoughts and memories. Add good ingredients and you'll feel really good. Okay, I promise you that works. You'll sleep better. So that's where you kind of got to, the media is done, they're there for one thing, and that's to stir your emotions so you'll continue watching whatever it is. But having said that, I want you to enjoy your Sunday, the rest of your Sunday, and enjoy your life one day at a time. And remember, you're in charge of your life. You are the boss of you. Okay? So anyway, guys, adios. Carry on. Enjoy your life one day at a time. Bye-bye.